my friends, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In our last video, Shepard went to the Normandy crash site and had what I would describe as an extremely surreal experience. You know, having memories of parts of the ship that she stumbled upon, finding dog tags, finding her old helmet, which is now on her desk in her quarters. It's even from like my perspective, I was like, this is really weird. She's revisiting the place where she died. So that was, it was like creepy, eerie good, but yeah, it was definitely weird. And then we explored a bunch of planets, which leads me into my disclaimer for this video and all videos moving forward. Because of how much time it takes me to scan planets, because between the scanning of the planets and then returning to restock on probes and then restock on fuel, because you've no doubt reached half capacity of fuel by the time all that's said and done, and then scanning more and more and more, it took about, I want to say 8 to 10 minutes per planet in the last video, which was like, what, 40 to 50 minutes of time off camera just to scan planets for resources. And I don't have that time. I don't want to play Mass Effect planet scanning game. That's not fun to me. And honestly, I understand the concept of where they were going with it, but the time commitment to that is not something that I can afford to give, and also give you a quality length video that I want to give to you, and also be able to do videos every day like I want to give to you. So all that being said, I have installed a mod, and I hate installing mods midway through the game because I'm terrified of it breaking. So cross fingers. I have backed things up, but cross fingers it doesn't go south. I will include the mod into the description box below, but it's like a one probe scan situation, which will save me so much time, and it's not really the actual effort in putting into it, it's just all the effort of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I totally understand that some of you are purists and mods are evil and bad. I'm okay with mods, they don't bother me, but if I wasn't playing this for YouTube and trying to record and edit and, you know, have a life and go to work and do other things outside of playing Mass Effect, I might consider it. But again, I just, like I said, I don't want to play Mass Effect 2 planet scanning game. That's not very fun to me. And then me realizing how many systems I was going to have to go to and how many planets were in each system and the clusters and the quantity, I was just like looking at hours and hours and hours of scanning, and I don't have that time. And that would make this game so unfun for me and not want to play it and want to do not finish it. And that's not what I want to do, and that's not why I'm playing this game either. But anyway, I'm rambling now. The whole point is I've installed a mod. Hopefully it works, it doesn't break the game, and I hope you understand the quality of life reasons for me in doing so. So anyway, we are going to go back to the galaxy map today because I need to test this out to make sure it actually works, and if it doesn't, well then you'll never see any of this. But anyway, I was looking through my journal. That's where I'm going next. And I do have a quest in the Omega Nebula that we should actually try and go do. So the quest is the N7 Lost Operative. Could not tell you where I got this from, don't remember at all, but it says a lost Cerberus operative is believed to be held in an Eclipse base on planet Lorek, Father System Omega Nebula. The operative may have sensitive data that, if lost to Eclipse, could cause irreparable damage to Cerberus. I mean, like, Cerberus, you don't have the best reputation anyway, so what kind of information could this person have? So rescue operative, enter the Eclipse base on planet Lorek, Vatar, Omega Nebula, and rescue the Cerberus operative. Well, let's go do that. That's my plan. And I think I'm still in Amada, which is 100% complete, which is lovely. But we're going to have to, I believe, go back to, what is it? The original system to refuel, because I get back here and I'm halfway out of my fuel.
Only half our fuel remains.
Which is a problem. Let's restock our fuel. And then I'll restock on my probes. And then we'll go to the Vatar system and save this person and also test out this mod. Cross fingers. My game doesn't break. Knowing my luck, it's totally not going to work anyway, and all this will be for naught. Oh. I am really far out. Can I not zoom in at all? That's a little weird. All right, let's try to find the... Ooh. First planet is here.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, Lorek, that's where I need to go to find this guy. So Lorek is an extremely rare example of a habitable world cycling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Esson, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorek for themselves. Lorek is a low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Vatar with a sunward hot pole and a shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, obviously, traveling over the islands of the habitable terminator zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. 4.7 million people. Capital is Jalnor. All right, let's start the scanner.
General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parts point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 65.
Okay, I think it's repeating at this point, but I noticed my scanner is like maxed out, so let's try this.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
So anomaly detected. So it found the anomaly. So it's one of those mods where you're supposed to shoot one probe. It collects all the resources and any of the anomalies. I'm okay with this. See how much faster that was? That would have taken me 10 minutes yesterday or in the last video. Anyway, so anomaly detected. Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications is also detected. So my scanner, it's depleted. So that's good, right? But let's land. Can I bring people with me this time? Because I really did not like... Oh, good. Let's add Garrus. And let's info on Mordin Solus. Incinerate, cryoblast, neuroshock. Ah, submachine guns. He uses those. Let's bring him as well. Oh, wait. No. I want to add Mordin. Confirm, yes. So I've only got 2 points. I wanted to get 3. What does Mordin have? Solarian scientist. Mordin's tinkering with weapons, drugs, and technology increases his health, weapon damage, and the strength of his shields. Okay. Purchase, and purchase. And then, ooh. Solarian genius. Mordin's technical breakthroughs further increase the strength of his shields. Okay. Or Mordin's study of ballistics, physics, and shock trauma increases his weapon damage. I feel like he could be squishy, so let's make him a genius, because I feel like that fits him anyway. Or that title fits him. And then incinerate. This explosive plasma blast inflicts damage over time to all nearby enemies and permanently stops their health regeneration. Ooh. Let's purchase that one. And he's got a cryoblast and neuroshock. Squad member is not loyal. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Garrus should already be loyal. I feel like that should already be a thing. Or is it because is it because Shepard joined Cerberus? He's a little unsure of her. Hand cannon, assault rifle, and then Garrus. That's fine. I hope you use your sniper rifle. Pistol. I thought you did submachine guns. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Now I can move again. Hi, Garrus. Oh, wait, there was something over here. Wasn't there? Yeah, refined platinum. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. 1200 platinum. Oh, this reminds me. I have so much resources from the last video that I can do upgrades now. Okay, I don't have that. Any updates here? Okay. I don't like the map. I don't like not having a map. It's fine. It's relatively good when it comes to the compass, but I still don't like it, okay? It's like steam that I should avoid. Recover stolen data. Recover the stolen data uploaded to Cerberus. And upload it to Cerberus. But I don't wanna.
They've seen us.
Okay, now can I switch Garrus's gun? Ooh, I can't. Oh, that's how I switch the guns. Okay.
Switch up.
Shields are down.
Next.
Are those Solarians?
We can in there and get shot.
I love this rifle.
I'm glad you like it.
Clean hit.
Oh, again. Stupid engineers, probably. Is that Nasari?
I love this rifle.
Oh. That was nice. You guys have probably told me in the comments. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm still behind on comments. I'm hoping in the next day or two I'll catch up, but no promise. I've been scanning them for helpful tips, but I haven't been reading them from start to finish completely because, like I've been saying the last few videos, I'm terrified of getting spoiled. Hang on, leave. What did it say? Security console logs, access logs, subject ID, interrogator Corporal Giro, subject Cerberus agent Tyrone Rawlings, Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings. Why does that name sound familiar? Or am I just confusing the name with a different game? Probably. Anyway, some time ago, we know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments? Oh. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. So subject captured, interrogator Corporal Giro. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This asset had better be worth the expense. Is this like a reference from a mission I did in like Mass Effect 1? I feel like this sounds ish familiar, or maybe I'm making that up like usual. So the interrogation has failed. Despite some of the most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. I mean, is that something that you want to have? Like, is that a good idea? To have information on this like big secret organization that could kill you? The door is locked. I feel like that's just asking for trouble, but they're mercenaries, right? Door is sealed from the other side. Okay, maybe it's just my back way out. Oh, there's Thought I saw something else. Holding cell access. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, let's start the bypass. Radar. One with that one. C. And then battery and battery. Okay, I unlocked that door, but
Ready to engage.
Oh, crap.
Never saw me coming.
Alright, well, get out my black hole gun since you guys are being difficult.
There we go. And stay down.
Hostile spotted.
It's never gonna get old. Ever. I love it so much.
Wish I was standing downwind.
You know, for being a shock trooper soldier, I am seriously squishy. Now, I don't know if that's just because I haven't upgraded my gear enough yet, like with all the research and stuff, which is probably accurate. But like, you know, it's kind of annoying. Wall safe. Okay, let's save before we bypass. Just in case. Battery. There we go. $37.50 credits. Okay. Now, did I push all the buttons right? I think I did. Did I miss any boxes to scan with my Omni tool? Let's put him on Shuriken machine pistol, fires 3-round bursts, very effective against shields and biotic barriers. Okay, let's use that one.
Understood.
I can go that way or back over here. Let's go through the open door first. Oh, I saw something. Didn't I? Platinum. Ooh. Get me some resources. Is that everything? Oh, didn't save, but let's just not screw it up, okay? No pressure. That one. Well, that's the easiest bypass, I think, like, ever. In ever. Oh. Oh, is this the torture chamber? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this poor guy. It's horrible.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Oh, so we can upload it to the Alliance. Give it to Cerberus or recover for yourself. Recover it for myself is the renegade option? I would think giving it to Cerberus would be the renegade option. Ugh. So I could just give it to Cerberus. They did save my life, but I don't trust these guys, so I don't know that I want to. Uploading it to the Alliance. I mean, that would be the good thing to do, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of using Cerberus, or they're using me to save humanity. So putting up roadblocks in my way isn't going to be beneficial. So I kind of want to save it for myself to use it as, I don't know, a card up my sleeve, just some sort of security blanket against Cerberus. So let's just save it for myself and see how that goes.
Data received.
Oh, that's it? Elusive Man is probably not going to be happy with me. Although I would think that they would have a copy of this information, you know, on their own server somewhere. So it's really just an extra copy that I probably have to use against them in the future, which I'm okay with having. So Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Normandy for decryption and storage. I gained all of 125 experience, 3750 credits, and then I found a 4125, and I found some platinum as well. Okay, so let me go to my journal to see what my update was. Under assignments. Lost operative. Despite the fact that the operative Tyrone Rawlings died during the interrogation, Eclipse did not manage to extract from him a cipher that would enable them to decode data that would do irreparable damage to Cerberus's operation. The data now rests on the Normandy's computers being decoded as quickly as possible. I like that, because now I can find out if Cerberus is...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Is still as awful as I'm pretty sure they are. I know I keep saying I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but, like, I just can't. These guys. But I think it's good to have this information for myself. Did I, like, get, like, renegade points for that? I don't think so. Unread messages. Operative data filed. From ED, I have logged and begun decryption of the data you recovered from the Eclipse based on Lorek. Preliminary searches show that the information pertains to illicit operations in which Cerberus was involved over the past 5 years. Should this information be released, it could severely hinder Cerberus's ability to operate openly in the galaxy. It will take me a year or more to completely decrypt this information. Well, that's unfortunate. Thanks from Talitha. Shepard, I don't know if you remember me. I had a gun and you stopped me from hurting myself. My doctors say I'm doing better. One of them works with the people you work for. Oh, I remember her. He told me he could get a message to you. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't talked to me that day, but the doctors are helping me. I'm getting better. They put me in a special school and they say I'm doing good. The doctors say that other people are getting taken like I was. I hope you can help them like you helped me. Talitha was the girl, so I think I chose the colonist background for my Shepard, and she was the one I met at, the Citadel on, like, the docks, and she was gonna shoot herself or other people, and I talked her down, and oh, poor girl. I'm glad she's okay. A gift of words from Consort Shaira. Ooh. We had some special alone time in Mass Effect 1. Commander, I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Zarin, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Shaira. Okay. And you and Garrus are alive. We are alive. Oh, it's from Dr. Chloe Michelle. She was in the medical area of the Citadel. That's where we first kind of met Garrus and picked him up as a companion in Mass Effect 1, I think, right? Anyway, dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear of the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that you're still here to protect those of us who've grown to depend upon you both. Is Garrus with you by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail. I don't know, but I imagine he doesn't. And I don't think the comm address I had for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned my calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him, or both of you. Both of you could come by the next time you're in the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michelle. Can I? I don't think I can, actually. I feel like that's not an available option for me. Let's go back to the galaxy map. I keep testing out this mod. I'm so far away. I don't know what's going on there. We did the first planet, so the second planet is here. Korar is a small, it's really small, lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorek and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Korar since the infamous pirate raid of 2047, when every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Oh gosh. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off-world. Yeah? Or you just like don't... Look at that.
Probe launched.
Oh my god. Like that is... just life-alteringly so much better. Look, that would have taken 10-ish minutes in the last video because I would have had to scan it and then return to what Sarvarek, wherever. I'd go back to the fuel depot, get more fuel because I will have run out, and then buy more probes. And I don't care about the cost of the credits, that was nominal, but like the time that I would spend was just painful. It was making me so sad. It was making me not want to explore planets, and I like exploring my planets, but oh my gosh, I would never want to live on that planet where they steal all your children. That's horrible. Anyway, last planet in this system, I believe. The surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. Ew. It's a mushy planet. The planet hovers near the boiling point of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple and slow-moving, carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost. Yeah, I would expect nobody lives there.
Launching probe.
Yeah, and on rich planets, I'd spend 30 probes and then have to go back and get more probes. I mean, it was just, I know, I keep explaining myself. I hope you understand. And you're not like adding me in the comments. Okay, so let's head back to here. So Vatar's done, Amada's done. Oh crap, I gotta go here. I've got 3 more to still do. Batalla, Arinlarkan, and Kairavamori. Let's go here and refuel. I'm slightly concerned what happens if I run out of fuel. Like, is it game over? Because that could happen. Right? Like, that could be a thing. Let's go to Batalla. I don't know if there's anything else to do in these systems, but we're going to go explore them anyway. Because why not? Okay, so... It's weird how some systems you're zoomed way out, some you are zoomed way in. There's like no happy medium. Or they're just showing you how big and small the systems are. Ah, there you go. No, enter orbit, please. They're so pretty. So pretty. It's like little nooks and crannies on them. Anyway, a step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out, as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. I don't know what half these things mean. I feel like this game makes me feel stupid in some ways. Nevertheless, though, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. The labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous is that of the slaver Silparan, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year, and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet. That sounds horrible. How is it I cannot like go down on these planets and like murder these people who so clearly deserve it? I'm just saying. Like they really... I'm still really mad at myself for not killing that Vakarian in the first game for the DLC. I'm still mad at myself about that. Anyway, a strange island of peace in the lawless terminus systems, Thunawanuro is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. I want to go down there. Oh, crushing gravity, though. Probably not a good idea. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough, woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcors deal with mercenary companies, keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. So I'm just saying, if this place is occupied,
Launching probe.
by another species, like this is their planet, wouldn't me like scanning and probing, this all sounds so dirty, scanning and probing their planet like be like not cool? Like wouldn't that be a bad thing? Where's the planet here? Ooh, it's silvery. Pretty. Wow. It's really pretty, and how it moves while it spins. I mean, the lines move, not like the planet anyway. I'm making awful sense. So Nearong is a hydrogen methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Asul, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Asul's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Asul's empire, built on a hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of legend. Ooh. And foolish spacers have spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batalla system, convinced they will be the ones that finally strike it rich.
Launching probe.
Great. And is that the last one here? Yeah, just 3. So let's again go back to the original system and refuel. I'm just terrified of running out of fuel. Like, I want to try it for science, see what happens, but I haven't saved in a while, so not so much. This is why I run out of fuel. I can't park appropriately in the system. So fuel depot. Buy my fuel. Buy my probes. And then let's go to Kairavamori. It's all the way out here. And just 3 planets again, so not too bad. A rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere, Sehtor has been scanned from orbit but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature and creating pockets of flame across the landscape. It sounds like hellscape, honestly, right? For this reason, extravehicular activities are discouraged on Sehtor, and no company has been willing to invest in exploration. It sounds awful.
Launching probe.
Yeah, I'm okay with this mod. I really am. Like, I wouldn't have been able to explore all these planets. Like, we've done 6 now. That would have been an extra hour of my life gone to the game known as Mass Effect 2 planet scanning. I mean, I could not scan the planets, but would I really not do that? No, I wouldn't really not do that. Anyway, I need to stop talking about this. Located within the life zone of dimming orange sun, Vatar would be habitable except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria. Nonetheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet, out of reach of any galactic authority. There's a travel advisory. Just in case you were planning on going to vacation here, there's a travel advisory. A statistically significant number of distress signals have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilians travel is not advised. Oh, I thought there might be like an anomaly. That would have been nice. Okay, I want to finish up the Omega, what is it? The Omega Nebula. And then I want to go to another system and work on a quest. So hopefully we'll have time to do that today. Ooh, it's red. Uwan Prime, or Uwan Oche maybe, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky, named for the Uwan Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed its exploration. Uwan Oche's crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempted to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ships leave the atmosphere. Well, you're not going to steal my stuff, just saying.
Probe away.
Okay, now let's back out. And should we risk? Hang on, let's back out completely. Let me save. And now let's risk going straight to the other zone. Other system. Where is it? It's over here. So it's Arinlarkan. It's not that far away, right? Just don't mess up on your driving, Jesika. As I just fly right through, you can fly right through the sun and nothing happens to you. And I just park it here and nobody dies. I feel like that should be like, you should like insta-death there or something like that. Or Joker should yell at you. But just one planet here, that's great. Oh, it's like a little mini Earth, how cute. Punished with UV and gamma radiation from the Class F star in orbit, maybe not a mini Earth. Utha is no one's first choice for a planet to land on. Covered in seawater, Utha has a hydrosphere and ozone layer similar to Earth's, but that simply isn't enough to ward off the life-killing radiation. Its nitrogen-rich, oxygen-poor atmosphere goes unchanged by the few proteins that have managed to form in the ocean depths. Utha, however, has served as a way station for slaves escaping their Batarian masters. What little land it has is tectonically stable. I said that wrong, but it's fine. And it's a considerable radiation belt, and electrical storms grant cover from many common types of sensors. Fleeing ships typically hide on Utha long enough to discharge their drive cores, and stock up on duridium. I know I'm saying it wrong still, before trying to make it to the cluster's mass relay. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Launching probe.
Okay. Now that is that. So we're going to go back to Shepard. Hopefully we'll make it there.
Only half our fuel remains.
Okay, we made it. It's fine. I still feel the need to obsessively refuel after every single visit everywhere. Oh, that's wonderful. We finished the Omega Nebula cluster system. I feel like cluster works better. Okay, but now we're gonna go to the mass relay because I wanted to. Overlord, no. Firewalker, that's where I wanted to go. Okay. Firewalker, MSV, Rosalie, and Aquila. Help Zaid is over there. Okay, so let me back out of here and let's look at the Firewalker quest. Okay, so it's under assignments, right? So Project Firewalker, Rosalie lost. Cerberus Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Zeona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. So travel to Zeona, Elysta, Ismar Frontier, and search for the Hammerhead prototype vehicle and any signs of Doctors Casey and Oloya. Okay, so I am not in the right system. But I'm in the main system. So I'm in Aquila, but I need to go to Elysta. And I need to also go to Fea for Zaid. Oh, I didn't want to do Zaid just yet. But let me go... We'll just skip the main one here. We can come back. It's fine. It tells me I haven't done anything in it, which is so totally helpful. And then we have to go to... Not the first planet, the second one. So let's do the first one first, obviously. Seleas' cratered surface is ancient. Parts of the highlands have been unchanged for nearly 3 billion years. The layers of overlapping craters stand as testament to the violence of the system's creation. Seleas is tidally locked to the Elysta and has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, with helium occasionally blowing in via solar winds. Let's scan real quick. Get that over with.
Probe.
And then back out here and go to Zeona.
I have detected an anomaly.
I bet you have. Zeona has a thin atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trioxide created by volcanic outgassing. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there is an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrives around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly, these bacterium bear genetic similarities to the native life of Ilium, suggesting either a panspermia spread of microbes via asteroids or accidental contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers. Is Ilium is that the one from, or is that Ilum? Or I think I'm confusing my games. It's amazing to me how suddenly all the planets are rich and they weren't rich beforehand. I don't think that's the mod.
Launched.
I think
Scans
that's...
have found something.
So anomaly detected. Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Casey and Aloy. But as I was saying, I feel like most of them have been rich, and I don't think that's the mod. I think the mod just goes with what's already there, but I do find it interesting that now that I've installed this, I'm running into one rich planet after the next, which would have taken like 30 plus probes. Anyway, I know I need to move on. Let's land. Let's land and find more horrible things that Cerberus is up to. Let's bring Miranda this time. She's Cerberus. I'm sure she's gonna have lots of things to tell me. Overload or warp. A Mass Effect field damages enemy targets and stops health regeneration. Detonates any biotic powers already affecting the target, such as polar singularity, causing further damage. Let's try that one. Sure. I don't have any weapons, so... Wow. This looks horrible. What is she wearing? She's just wearing like a little mask over her face so she can still be pretty. It's fine, but like, Miranda, sensible shoes and a sensible mask. Is that so much to ask when we're on missions together? So find any signs of the whereabouts of Doctors Casey and Aloy. And I also need to, should be a ship here as well. Hand cannon or submachine. I think I'll leave her on that one, and then I'll put Garrus on sniper.
Change weapons.
You got it.
There we go. That's good. I like that. Okay, here we go.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Who's talking? What is happening around here? There's so many things. Okay, bypass. Let's save. 3 bars. Battery. 3 bars was here. Yes. And C.
Systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh.
Caution, guided missile system active.
Research collected. What is even happening?
Mission objectives located. Acquired.
What is even happening right now? This is so weird. And I can't even save. Okay, well, I am gonna have to need to pause here for today, and in tomorrow's video, we'll play with our bouncing spaceship and go from there and see what happens next. I don't even understand, but I'll figure it out. I think I have to go where all the glowy stuff is, but anyway, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Mass Effect 2 video.